much too long and watched the waves carry my soul off farther than I could see. That's when I reached the end of me, emptier than the sky. Light was in full exposure. One bullet to the bullseye.
All right. How do I sound now? Do I still sound like a chipmunk? Okay. If you can understand me now, that's good. Oh, good lord. Okay. Now that that's been fixed, that's how I've been late this stream. Surprise stream as well. So, you get what you get. But, oh yeah, I gotta throw that up over there. Alright. So far, this has gone terribly. This is an incredibly scuffed stream. But it's also a very impromptu stream. So, got bored. Decided to fuck around and maybe roast some of the Discord kits. So here we are, and I hope you enjoy it. And then for those of you who couldn't make it, because it's kind of a random, impromptu stream, it is what it is. And you'll watch this later. Also, you like my new Iron Man corksicle? Pretty fire. Gift from Valentine's Day. Okay. Let's get into it. There's some kits here that I wanted to take a look at. Specifically, Spenzilla's latest one, which was up here somewhere. So the way I'm going to literally be doing this is I'm going to be just scrolling through the Discord here, and if I find a kit, I'm going to stop on it, and we're just going to talk about it. So let's see who's first. There's a really long one by Spence that I wanted to look at that I saw. It had like every Hollow Earth monster in it. And everyone's chatting about it. Okay, here it is. So Spentzilla has the Hollow Earth creatures as a 3-star, but 8 cost, with 8 units total. Okay, oh, what up, Carrick? We're roasting some kits. You know how it is. Stop this. This is madness. Alright, well, look at this. Is it still? You guys, there's no chipmunk sounds, right, anymore? Is this still good? I need to go ahead now, because I saw that you guys are talking about chipmunks again. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not chipmunky. Okay. You guys have me worried. Okay. So let's talk about this one. And we went over the level 20 stats for all the units. So I guess this is all of the kits. For every swarm has a different kit. Or this is all one swarm, but each character has its own kit. Okay, so Hollow Earth Lizard Doug has 2,200 HP at level 20, 400 attack, 2.4 seconds attack speed, medium range, short, targets leaders, ground, and facility. Doug uses his Get Ray Shield. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. The Hollow Earth Lizard uses Master Jaws to bite. It went away. To bite units. Okay, so this is like the main. War Bats, you're gonna get. Okay, so there's no unit count here, so I assume there's only one Doug. War Bat. 2 War Bats. 1900 HP, 350 attack. With Venom damage. Attack speed 2.7 seconds. Venom 0.5. Leader ground air facility. Venom duration 5 seconds. Okay, so. What was the Venom damage? 40 Venom damage. Warbats use their venomous fangs to attack units. Every time they bite, they inject venom, which will do damage over time for everything that's hit that doesn't stack. Okay. Rock critters. 3 rock critters, 1400 HP, 350 damage, 2.3 attack speed, fast, short. On spawn, the rock critters will burrow underground and begin moving forward, being undetectable. Once they detect a unit, they will emerge from the ground doing damage and will begin attacking. Oh my gosh. Hellhawks, flying. 3 Hellhawks, 400 HP. Okay, so they're really low. Fast, short, leader ground. Okay, so Spence, what the hell what are you smoking making this kit? What does everyone else have to say about this? I think a lot of these kits would be good on their own. I don't know if they need to be all together. I really like the stats. I think you could keep everything as is, but I would make this a 4 cost. Because for 3 cost, you can dump out all of these units for 8. I mean, I don't know. What is everyone else saying about this? Just oh, so these are the kits after you made all of the nerfs. Because I saw you guys mentioning all the nerfs. Okay, so you did make a bunch of revisions on this. I don't know. I feel like after all your revisions, the only thing I would change is the 3-star. I would make it 4. You're summoning 1 Doug, 2 Warbat, 3 of the rock critters. Wait, 1, 2, so 6, and then 9 units. I mean, on the field that all do different things. I can scroll to the bottom on my phone and I can see what you're talking about on the Discord. Just not on my screen. I don't know. I feel like if you made this a 4-star, Spence, I feel like it would make more sense to have it in the game than if it was a 3. Just because as a 3, what's a disappointment? Oh, I see the Mario thing you're talking about. I don't know. You made a lot of revisions to this, so it's all cleaned up, and I can't really roast it. I mean, you guys totally went through and did your own editing to it. I mean, I like it a lot. I just don't know if all of these like different kinds of monsters, 1 is even plausible in the game. 2 would be good at 3. I feel like this would have to be a 4 cost. Now, if you separated all these into their own units, Doug could be a 3. Like easily, Doug could be a 3. I could see this being a 3, the Warbats as well, and then the Rock Critters and the Hellhawks would probably, or the Hellhawks would be like a 1, and then the Critters would probably be a 2. I only made it 3 stars because none of them are 4-star worthy. Yeah, I mean, on their own, like I said, Doug is easily 3, Warbats are easily 3, the Rock Critters are easily a 2, and then the Hellhawks are a 1 for sure. Doug is a weaker Anguirus, yeah. But I mean, I would only make him a 3, not because of his stats, but because like he is easily the most popular of all these. I feel like the Warbat is a tough contender, but I feel like more people would be wanting to get Doug. And if listen, Doug is a weaker Anguirus, then we can make Doug a 2 to be on par with Anguirus, or make all these guys 1, and we could just buff out the 1-star section, and then these guys could be like dominating the 1-star meta. Let's see what else is available. Oh, right on top, Orca. 4-star, 6 energy. From Kodum, because, yeah, that's where the Orca is from. Stuns aerial units within the effect range. Stun time is 5 seconds. Effect range is 3 tiles in diameter. Stun rate is the growth, same as the 4-star stat growth rate. I feel like the stun as a growth rate at the same rate as the 4 stars is probably broken. I don't think that I only want to put them in 1 kit because there's no way I'm making kits for all of them. That's fair. That's fair. But they're already pretty detailed kits in general. But I don't think the stun rate should. I think this has to have a unique growth. Like the Sunday has a pretty unique growth. Stuns aerial units. I mean, I wouldn't use this myself if I were to. If I unlock this, I wouldn't. If this only stunned aerial units, I wouldn't use it. If this was just a better version of the Sunday, as a 4-star, sure. 6 energy to only stun aerial units for 5 seconds. I'm out. I would make this if this was only aerial units, I would literally cut this down. I would make it 2 stars, and I would take the energy to like 1 energy, and it would only be stunning the aerial units. And then the growth rate, I would make it the same or less than the freeze, but I think the freeze goes up by 0.1. I really don't know what I would do to make this not a 4. I think that's what I would have to do. Is make it a 2. But I mean, I would make this a 2 cost. If you're gonna keep this a 4, I would keep it. Yeah, I would make it so it hits all the units. I would have a longer timer, definitely longer than 5 seconds, and then I would have a different growth rate, but not a percentage. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. What is the next idea on here? Queen Muto. Okay. 4 stars, 8 energy. Punches the target. Nice. Spawns a female Muto. Every 15 seconds to the level of the female Muto will increase by 5 for every upgrade to the Queen Muto. Is there... Oh, there is... Okay, so there is a previous kit idea for the female Muto. Oh, it's up. Okay, how much further are we going up? Female Muto. 5 energy. Smashes the ground, doing area damage and weakening enemies. 260 HP. I guess this is a level 1. Range damage is 14. Attack speed target. Target's water? Okay. These people pump out kits, I tell you, there's a lot of you guys are freaking pumping out kits like crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll down. I just wanted to see where that one was. Oh my god. Godzilla, Baron. Is this the Godzilla again? Did I see my name in here? I react with an upvote. This was 5 days ago? Oh my god. Bro, you're making me scroll through 5 days of shit? Lord, I thought it was going to be like right on top of it. What is... Oh my god, I'm never clicking one of these links again. Oh my god. 27... Oh my... Look what you made me do. Oh my god. Down. 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 218. What day is it? The 20th? Oh my god. You guys post in here like fucking crazy. I just lurk on this section, so I'm not spoiled. Godzilla. Come on. There's the Shin Godzilla kit, so I'm getting close. I saw the Shin Godzilla kit earlier. Before I went to the movies. I put that Ghidorah in there. Methuselah. Queen Muto. Oh my god, we're back. Yeah, I saw the Mario. I only put so I can act like a dictator. Okay. I don't even remember the stats for the other guy. I don't know. I'm not going back. Punches a target, spawns a female Muto every 15 seconds. The level of the female Muto will increase by 5 for every upgrade to the Queen Muto. I think what would be good for this kit could be if the female Mutos... So... If the female Muto's level is going to increase by 5 every time you upgrade the Queen Muto, you only are going to need to get the Queen Muto to level 8 before it's spawning a max level 40 female Muto every 15 seconds, which is super broken. Like, that's broken. At level 8, this is spawning level 40s. This is spawning max levels at level 8. I would make the spawn time for, I mean, the 15 seconds is fine for a unit, but the level increase shouldn't be 5 for every upgrade to the Queen Muto. Maybe if the increase to level was 2 levels per level, that way level 8 you don't have level 40s running around. This is why I make my kids level 20. I don't need to deal with this leveling this way, so we gotta watch the Queen give birth every 15 seconds, pump out a little. Is gonna do a little poop. Let me get to my Obsidius and Crystalak. Oh, I would love to see those. I love Obsidius. And Chris Lex, cool too. Did you hear the new Kaiju film? I did. I did hear about that. I'm excited. I don't know what it's gonna be. Maybe I hope it's a Varan movie. I doubt it. But yeah, leader ground facility. So this doesn't hit air, which is fine because it's spawning a unit every 15 seconds. Take the level that they upgrade every level down by 2, or take it down to 2 every level that the female Muto goes up, because then you're at least putting a longer lifespan on, like, just a longer time before you start getting level 40 units. Because you could use the leveling materials to bomb rush this Queen Muto to be level 7 or 8, 9, and then easily just be rocking the meta with level 40s every 15 seconds. Until his girlfriend leaves him. How long are we doing this? I don't know. Until I get bored. I mean, I don't really have to go to work tomorrow. It's a holiday. I got no plans tonight either. Eventually, I will have to eat. But until then, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm just going to go until I feel like stopping. And then tomorrow, we have another live stream tomorrow. I got to make my video tomorrow morning for whatever is in the event. And whatever news they decide to drop on us. They'll probably tell us something. It'll probably be like an offer or something like that. And then at night, we're going to do all the missions. Okay. That was the Queen Muto. Okay. I don't know if Haruo guy, if you're in here, but you have so many kits in a row, I'm skipping them. I'm sorry. I just looked at 2 of yours and you made me scroll 5 days. I'm going to go to someone else's. Where is a kit? Kit? Anywhere? Kit? Wendy's is closed on President's Day? Burger King, son. You forgetting? Put some dirt in your eye. My God. Where's... Okay. Okay. 5 stars. God, I hope we don't get 5 stars. It's gonna be a bitch and a half to level them up. 6 cost. Okay. From Shin Godzilla, I can already tell you by the size of this. You're guessing sanitation worker, bro? I'm not a sanitation worker. I work at the Kurger Bing, obviously. If I could choose any unit, Giant Octopus. Come on. You know, don't act like you're brand new. You know this. You've been on this channel long enough, you know. Okay, so I can tell you already by the length of this kit, this is probably going to have to be more than a 6 cost. Wait, is this only the second, third, fourth? Wait, where's the first? Okay. I'm just going to read this. Keep in mind, Shin Godzilla's attack speed is constant and at level 1. This kit, be aware melee Shin's final form attack does 400 damage attack similar to G21, so 400 damage every 0.1 seconds. Okay. Description: he comes in 3 scene forms. The second form will travel at medium speed in water, slow on land. He will cause damage, but not much. The third form will go at medium speed and will cause more damage. The fourth form will cause the maximum damage and still travel at medium speed. So, okay, so he's going to start at the second form. 600 HP. These are all level 1 stats, you said? 200 attack, search range close, facilities, tanks. Okay. I mean, you don't need to put tanks in here, but I appreciate it. Ground units, leader, reach short. Evolution time 20 seconds. Okay, I mean, this is a pretty low. This is pretty low. Right? I gotta pull up the stat sheet, the unit data table, to compare this to something. Let me go to G21 because you said it's doing about the same damage. G21. Okay, at level 1, Godzilla 21 is doing 205 damage. Okay. Let's look at the third form. 700 HP, 300 attack, 2-second attack speed. What was the first one? Also 2 seconds. Medium facilities, tanks. Effect type none. He will shoot blood not seen in movie but seen in other games and possibly comic books and other sources. Okay, so this kit, I don't know what its attack is. I guess it just hits, it walks into things. This one shoots its blood out and doesn't have an evolve time? Or am I blind? Fourth form. 900 HP, 400 attack. 10 seconds Evo time for the third form? Jeez. Then why even have an evolution time? Why even... You gotta have... If the kit is going to get progressively more and more powerful, you have to increase the evolution time. So if the first form's evolution time is 20 seconds, this next time should be like 30 or 35 or 40 even. The longest evolution time we have is 30 seconds, and I'm pretty sure it's Ultima. I'm pretty sure it's Terrestris is the longest, or one. I think he's tied with someone else for 30. But if you're gonna get more powerful, the second evolution's gotta be, especially if you're gonna have multiple evolutions, the second one should take longer. Because already this second version, or the third form, is gonna hold its own decently, at level 1 especially. Level 1, 700 HP, 300 attack. It's doing about 100 more in attack and HP than regular G21. So you said the final form is doing 4,000 damage every second. Fourth form HP 900, attack 400, speed constant. High. Aerial facilities, tanks, and ground units and leader reach long speed. A type effect increases attack and movement speed to Shin's speed, and I guess that's within the area. Effect time for a minute. He will shoot beams from his mouth and tail. What did he say? 10 seconds? 20 seconds above 10 seconds guaranteed. He would kill a leader in 1 second. All the possible other in my kit. 4,000 DPS at level 1. Well, so at level 1 he's doing 400, which is 200 more than G21. So every 3 seconds G21 is doing 615 damage, and then he switches and increases his attack by like 3 times. So yeah, at 1 second, or what's his attack speed? Constant. This doesn't help me. Godzilla 21 has that's his attack type is constant, but Godzilla 21's attack speed determines when there's an increase. So is this just doing 400? There's no increase. So this is just 400 every second. Oh, that's... Let me get my phone. The most 5-star leaders have like 5,000 health. What? Let me take a look at Let's look at Jet Jaguar, for example, as a leader. His level 10 health is 6552. 6552 divided by 400. That'll kill a Jet Jaguar in 16 seconds if it's left uninterrupted. He shoots right away every 3 frames since it's 0.1 seconds. As a leader, 1200 HP. This is really low HP for a leader at level 1. I don't know why it takes forever for the stream to show up. I think the latency is low, but constantly usually means every 0.1 second, so you can imagine that. But even Godzilla 21's DPS is constant, but it's not. Did he say specifically that this is every 0.1 second somewhere? Yeah, there's probably stream delay. I have it on low latency, but... So, you guys are assigned... Like, I would take this kit and I would lower this attack on the 4th form. I would make this about 350. I would take this form and I would make this about 250, and I would take this and make it 150, because this first form doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. This just is there to evolve. I would make this attack even lower than 150 if I could, because you're just trying to evolve it. It's going to take 20 seconds. This is the same time as Hedera evolution, so this is basically guaranteed evolution. Depending on its walking speed, like the actual unit speed, this is basically guaranteed. This needs to be a little bit beefier to deal with some situations, but because it's getting a 4th form, I wouldn't keep it beefy. It's just gonna need to survive. We need Doug. The world needs him. Yes, I mean there was already a Doug kit review. Same as Bio. Yeah, Bio is a short one. 4th form. I would make the attack speed for this unit, if it's gonna do 400 attack, its attack speed has to be like 3.5 or like 3.7 or almost 4. This is gonna have to have the same attack speed as the Markalite cannon. 700 HP is pretty substantial for a level 1, yeah, but it's also a level of 5-star. It's also a 5-star unit, so it has to be superior in some way or another, right? To all the other pieces. But, I mean, if you made his attack speed in the 4th form 4 seconds the same as Markalite, that means every 4 seconds, or for the first, because he doesn't need the attack speed because he's not multiplying. 400 damage every single second. You have 16 seconds to get this thing off of you. What will you do if there's a duplicate kit suggestion? I mean, the kits are all different. I'll probably look through some of them. I'm just perplexed, because at this point I'm like, okay, like it has to be better than all the other units somehow, but it can't just nuke a level 10 4-star leader in 16 seconds. You know what I would do? You know what I would do to this? You know what I would do to this? I would make this the glassiest of cannon. I mean, I would probably lower this. What is a G21? This is its level 1 stats. What is G21's? Godzilla 20. Oh, nope, I saw it on the chart. Godzilla 21. G21 at level 1 has 685 HP, and that's pretty glass cannon-y. I would make this 500, and then keep this 400. This is just a very complex kit that doesn't really work too well. You need to change the attack. The attack either needs to go down or the health needs to go down, but I think this could work. But units like G21 who operate in this manner don't really do too well at the end of the day, you know? So what is it? I didn't even read the leader special. All beam attacks, special move description will shoot beams from mouth, tail, and back for 10 seconds. Effect type 3 times attack. Effect times 55 seconds. So this is going to increase everyone's attack by 3 times for a minute, pretty much. Okay, so then after this gets used, you can no longer use it, and I would make the cost of this attack 10, like 100%. This is a 10 cost attack, and then you can never use it again for the rest of the match. I'm continuing on. This is just this kit needs like a video to break it down. Ingira's Final Wars. 3 stars, 5 cost. When placed down, will walk for 1.5 seconds before charging. When charging, the Ingira's ball cannot take damage or get stunned. When hits, it stuns for 2.5 seconds. Level 1 HP is 980. Attack is 410. The charge is 2.5 the normal attack. Okay, so this is the in-between of Caesar and Leo, which makes sense because it's also in between. Caesar and Leo is a 3 cost. Let's go to another 3 cost, like Gigan 72, and check out their health. Gigan 72 at level 1 has 245 health and 60 attack. What is King Caesar's? King Caesar 74 at level 1 is 150 HP, 45 attack. Its rush is 135. For this one, I would lower the health on this guy. This guy's health, if he's a 3-star, I would maybe put his health at like 300 at level 1, maybe 270, and then I would make his attack. I would make this guy's attack maybe 105 to start. That way, it's going to end up being like 200, 300 something at level 1 for the rush, which is actually going to be pretty good. But because the attack is going to get higher, I'm going to lower that stun. There's no way you're stunning a unit for 2.5 seconds in this game without that being... This would be meta, just off the premises of if this hits anything, it'll stun. This stun, I would make it 0.8 seconds. Manila's is 0.8 or 0.6, right? Manila's stun time, 0.6. I would make this 0.8 or 0.9. Maybe not 1 full second, but this has to be better than Manila if it's going to stun. This is Christmas music. But yeah, I mean, I like this kid. I think, honestly, just the stats need a little bit reworking, and it's actually could be pretty solid. And I could see this at level 1. If this had a 2 point whatever stun, if this was 2.5 seconds stun, it would be meta at level 1. If this got a stun time reduced to like 0.9 seconds, this would actually probably still be pretty useful at level 1. How come you're only at 1.53 thousand subs right now? I thought you were progressing fast. I get like 4 or 5 subs a day. I mean, the people got to go out of their way to kind of find the... Okay, how does it sound now? Does it sound better? Normal again? Good? Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think my cord for my mic might be bad, so that's probably gonna have to get replaced. What was the last thing that you guys heard? What was I asked too before I even started this? I can't scroll up my own chat. Chipmunk again? Are you kidding me for real? Oh, okay. So you heard like it's fine besides the stats. Oh, okay. So that's fine. And then Carrie asked me a question as well. Off topic. What video editing software do I use? I use Streamlabs for streaming, and then I use like iMovie, and I use like whatever regular video editing software is that comes with Windows 10. But to make like TikToks and shorts and stuff, I use a website called Streamladder, and it like you can like put a camera to a certain spot and like put your screen. So those are like the only ones I use really. I'm not like I would use like Adobe Premiere, but I'm not gonna pay for that. Let's look at another kit then, because this just needs a little stat adjustment, but I think that the actual kit itself is pretty good. Oh, what's a Rangarus? Okay, who's next? Haro guy again. We did 2 of yours in a row. Haro guy. Okay, Coconut. Coconut, I believe you're here. There it is. Yeah. Coconut's in chat. Did you say you would have to make a separate video for my Shin Godzilla kit? I said, I mean, I'm not going to make a separate video for it, but if I wanted to really break it down, there's so much going on, I would have to give it like its own section. All right, Mechagodzilla by Coconut. 4-star. This is Mechagodzilla 74. Level 10 stats. 6,340 HP as a leader. Okay, that's pretty normal for a leader, right? At level 10? I think it's a little less. Kiryu at level 10 is 6,552. No, that's... Yeah, I mean, that's pretty on par. The Mega G unit kit is above the leader? Okay, well, we'll start with the leader. Space beam attack 400, finger missiles 310. Okay, so which one of these is the ability? Special move all out attack, special move cost 5, special move damage 750, special move recharge 1 minute and 30, move range the same as GD9. Damage increased to units by 10% for 25 seconds. Afterwards, Mechagodzilla spins his head, activating the defense Neo barrier. Damage to himself is lessened by 20%, and this is for 25 seconds. Rather than flying, Mechagodzilla stands on the ground as a leader. He alternates between 2 normal attacks. Okay. 6,340 at level 10 is pretty on par for a leader kit. Because remember, this is leader, Billy Bob. I think that maybe I would just get rid of the space beam attack or the finger. Just get rid of one of these attacks. Both of these stats are... If you keep space beam, I would make this 350. And if you keep finger missiles, it's fine as it is. Lead this damage for that is fine too. I mean, the leader damage is not supposed to be enough. But I like the idea that it buffs your characters for 10% for 25 seconds. That makes it a little bit worse than... Biolante's, but it has to be because he's also protecting himself by 20%. So this is actually a really interesting little combo. It makes this maybe not meta, but a contender for like a contender for the meta for sure. This would, I don't know if this would be better than G89, but this is definitely on par with like Biolante. And the stats are pretty good too. You got really close to the leader list. Okay, this is as a unit, 6 cost, and this is still the level 10 stats, so HP 2250 as a unit. Let's see what Kiryu's is at 6. Kiryu at 6 is 2247, so okay, a little bit better than Kiryu. Space beam attack, finger missile, 2.5 seconds, same as Kiryu. I see you have the inspiration. Speed, same as King Ghidorah. Ground leader, aerial facilities, aerial unit. Mechagodzilla alternates between his space beam and his finger missiles to attack, with the space beam dealing more damage but being single target, and the finger missiles do less damage while being the same. So what determines the different attacks? Is it like first attack he's going to use a space beam, and then the second attack he's using the finger missiles, and then he goes back to the space beam, and then he goes back to the finger missiles, and he goes back and forth like that? Or does something have to happen for him to switch up his attack? Because I would still maybe... Okay, so it does go back and forth. So 2.5 seconds uses the space beam attack. Or space beam attack. 2.5 seconds, finger missiles. 2.5 seconds, space beam attack. You know what? Outside of me just saying to make it one attack, because I don't know if Toho would bother coding in a double attack like that, but actually I have nothing to complain about stat-wise with this. You clearly went to the spreadsheet or something, because all of these are like just a few points off of everything. I think the one thing that's off is the space beam attack. This is level 10. I mean, his attacks are weaker than Kiryu's as at level 10, but you also have 2 different attacks, and if you add them together, that is a lot of damage. So I think, honestly, this is probably fine. So this is Mechagodzilla kit so far, all around. I'm calling it at the 41-minute mark is so far the best kit that we've had tonight. Very well balanced. Yep, Haruo guy again. Haruo guy again. Haruo guy again. Haruo guy. Haruo guy. Haruo guy. Oh, here's the Obsidius. And this, when your Crystalak one is up there too. Oh, God, I wanted to look at them. Okay, I'm gonna look at them. Obsidius, how dare you roast my sensory overload Hollow Earth kid? It's too much. It's too much. If I can give it 11 energy, I would. Level 20, 3-star Obsidius. Let me find a 3-star to compare this to. Oh, here's G89. This is level 20 stats. G89 at level 20 is 4,455 health, I think, and 1414. 750 attack, 2.2, same as G89. Cost 6. Obsidius attacks by digging his hands in the ground and flinging them upwards as very slightly half a tile pushes back ground units. And hits aerial units. Okay, what is this leader one? 2.2 Inferno, 4 cost, 450, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Effect buffs attack by 20% for 20 seconds. Range is with the attack is straight line. It inflicts a much stronger version of Desgador's burn. What's the burn damage? It's shaky because I knew he was coming to the game. Eventually, he was predicting his stats while having fun. Yeah, no. I mean, all of at the end of the day, this is all for fun. Even if I roast it or not, or I like it or not, this is at the end of the day all for fun. I'm just reading them for fun, you know, and then you guys are making them for fun. You guys make a freaking ton of them, man. Jeez. It's okay, Gogan, if you forgot the burn damage. I like this attack better than... actually, I don't. I lied, because this would be on par with Violante, except you have a minute and 15 recharge time, which is fine. I mean, Kong has a longer recharge time than his thing, so this is probably on par for the course, something like this in the game. Special move damage is negligible, unless it's super high, which is not. 4 cost, every minute 15 is probably good. 2.2. His HP... is as a leader at level 20 is 845. You know, that's pretty close to G89 as well. Artificial Monster X Kaiser Ghidorah kit. Maybe we'll take a look at it at some point, but I'm not scrolling back down right now. I feel like something needs to change with the kit for him as a unit, but I can't place my finger on what it is. I like the idea of him pushing a unit back a lot. This is at level 20. Let me go to... Do I have level 20 stats for Mechagodzilla leader? I do. At level 20, Mechagodzilla's 2,041 health as a 3-star, and then 462 damage. And Mechagodzilla at level 20 is 2,142 health and 416 damage. This guy does no damage. This guy does like no damage, Obsidius, as a leader, or as a unit. He has a ton of health. He has so much health, but he has like... Well, because he has actually more... I'm sorry, he actually has more damage. I'm sorry, he has way more damage than everyone else. And he has way more health than anyone else at this level too. If he's pushing people back, I found what's wrong. I would lower this. I'm going to take about 1,000 away from this. Just about. So if we kept this at 2,900, that would probably be good. And then since he's pushing units back, I would bring this down to around, for level 20, I would probably, because clearly you want him to be doing a little bit more damage than everyone else, I would bring him into like the 440 range. Because right now he's got like the most health out of the 3-star. I mean, what does G89 as a unit have as a health pool? Like an insane amount, right? G89 at level 20 is 4,455. And then he does 14 damage, right? So I think you have to make a choice. Is this a utility monster like Mechagodzilla, where Mechagodzilla slows your units, like the enemy units, and then pushes them, and then, okay, Mechagodzilla doesn't do too much damage, or she doesn't good amount of damage, but she doesn't have too much health either, not like G89. This guy is G89 stats, but the utility of Mechagodzilla. I do not think you can do both of these with this character. I think you have to choose either, is he going to be tanking like G89? And then if he is tanking like G89, we have to raise his stats. But if he's a utility, I think it has to be brought down closer to Mechagodzilla. So if we're going to bring this to like a Mechagodzilla style of play, I would make this character with 2,900 health at level 20, and then the attack I would make like 450, 460. That way it's a little bit beefier than most utility 3 stars, but it's also not like an extreme tank that's also pushing units away. Because if you had a unit like G89, because these stats are not on par with G9, they're closest out of all the other 3 stars. You would have to, if you had a unit that pushes characters away but did what G89 is doing, like, that's a problem. I think we can keep these stats the way they are if we take the push away, but if we keep the push, which looks like that's the main point of this kit, I would lower the stats, and then I would probably make him a 5 cost. And then he would probably be in every deck. And then you had a Crystalak one as well I wanted to see, but I think there's another kit before that. Lord of the Rings, if you're here, Lord of the Rings. We're going to look at yours. Godzilla Earth, 4-star, 5 energy cost as a unit. Special move, summons a group of the birds. I don't remember what they're called. Servum or something. Fires the heat ray. Special move wait. Okay, I see how this is organized. Special move is 5, summons a group of the birds. So both of them summon birds? You thought Godzilla kit. I look forward to the thermonuclear Godzilla kit. HP at level per level as a unit, 612 plus 20 HP. So this is level 1, I'm assuming. Search range wide, reach long, movement speed medium, target destroy larva in the game has a target of 3rd force. I am overall confused on what this kit is doing. I'm passing it. Oh my god. This is the leader and this is the kit. Alright, we're gonna go look at the leader first. Level 20 as a leader. 3 stars at 8,400 HP. Let's look at G89. As a leader, level 20 has 8,455. So, just under G89. Okay. 370 attack, which is less than G89 as a leader. Attack speed is 1.7, but it's way faster, so you can have a slower speed. Special move is Crystal Overload. Special move damage 300, okay. Cost 4, a minute and 20. You like that minute 20 time, huh? That was the other one, right? It was also minute 20? Minute 15. Deals damage in a shockwave with range slightly bigger than Jet Jaguar special effect. Raises unit defense by 15% and speed by 5% for 15 seconds. This is a better version of Jet Jaguars. Because Jet Jaguar makes your ranged units faster. This makes everyone a little bit faster and gives them better defense. I would use this. I would maybe, because these are kind of a low percent increase, I would make this lower. I would maybe make this a minute. I would make this a minute, and then you could do this every 60 seconds. That'd be kind of good. Okay. Fan. Alright, Crystalak 2007 kit. 5 cost. 2,000 HP. 450 attack. This is level 20. So this is a kit closer in line to Mechagodzilla and Mechagodzilla. Speed is the same as Manila. Reach is the same as Space Godzilla. Ground Leader, Aerial Sleep. Okay, I see where you mean. This can be confusing. Attack using his Tail Blast, which shoots 3 crystal shards that lodge into the enemy unit. 1 shard, so you can hit 3 units at a time, 1 shard per unit. They then explode for the same amount of damage upon death. The crystalline shards from the attack can travel the distance as Ultima's beam. If they miss and explode when reaching max distance, they travel at the same speed as Manila's smoke rings. If Crystalline dies while the shards are traveling, they will still travel the maximum distance, and if they hit a unit, they normally will then explode. Only 1 shard hits a unit and explodes when it stacks. I think that a lot of this is unnecessary wording. I think you can word it as because it has the reach of Space Godzilla, but it has like a cross-mapping ability. So I would say same reach as Manila, and then you use same reach as Manila, fires 3 crystals, right? And each crystal could do... I got an idea. Hear me. I'm gonna do a little wild idea. I'm gonna take his attack and I'm gonna make it. Actually, no, this is fine because this is 150 plus 150 is 300, and then plus another 150 is 450. So each crystal is gonna be doing 150 damage. Attack speed, I'm gonna bring the attack speed down to 1.5 seconds. And then each crystal is going to go to a different enemy unless there's only 1 enemy, and then it's going to go to the same one for 400 damage, but spread out. It could be like 2 crystals on one enemy, 1 on the other, and then like 1 crystal here, 1 crystal there, 1 crystal there. So no matter what the crystal is, you take the damage divided by 30. Okay. Has the range of Manila, just have the shards go out, and if they hit a target, they explode. If they go the distance, and they don't hit anything, then actually you don't even need to do that because you don't want a unit that's going to miss attacks. If there's no unit in the field of range, then it's not going to fire like Ultima. But as soon as a unit does come in range, it's going to target that 1 unit with all 3 crystals. If 2 units come in, then whatever target entered the range first is going to get 2, and then the other target's going to get 1. If 3 targets are in range, each one gets their own crystal. You wouldn't want to make this shoot and miss a shot because you're going to be doing less damage. So I think the stats are pretty good, and I think that for the damage, if you're splitting that up by like 3, then this character's either going to do a little damage or a lot of damage. And I like the idea of it doing a lot of damage. So give this Manila's range, and if it can detect multiple units are getting hit. If not, then if they're only hitting 1 unit. I think that would be good. I think that would be big. I like that. I'm a fan. I got Discord notification in another server, and I'm going to check it out on my phone so that I do not pull it up in here. Okay. Next. But I like this kid overall. I think that having a unit that misses, though, kind of sucks. What's next? Mechagodzilla arrives in a meteor dealing damage on impact, slows down units by 50%, and robot units like cure you and helicopters by 70%. Once meteor is destroyed, will spawn Ghidorah. Same like Heisei. Level 1, 500. Oh, so this is just the same as Heisei Ghidorah, except it has a little bit extra, and it's less to level it up. I feel like the speed decreases need to be lowered. If this is a 3 cost, this should be like maybe 20, and this is gonna be like 40. I'm probably not gonna scroll down because I know mad people were trolling and we started from the bottom and we're going up. If I went back down to come back up, that's gonna be a nightmare because we're already a few days in. But next time. Oh, what is this? Is this a kit? No. Kit. Is this 6 cost? I didn't mean cost. I meant star rookie. I meant star. That's my bad. Is there a kit? Y'all are talking about something over here. Talking about stats and knockback. Really going in over here. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a map. And then Gamera. Okay. Mount Fuji trees / building, and then Mount Fuji in the middle. Each side spawns with one large tree on the left side, which will act like buildings. In the middle of the map will be Mount Fuji, which blocks a large portion of the map, which is 4x4 tiles in size. The only units that can go over the mountain are aerial units and Mogera, who can tunnel under the units. And I guess Kiryu can go around it. There's also a strip of water that runs through the middle of the map. When the leaders start moving, instead of walking straight, they will walk to one of the sides of the mountain. Below is a rough draft for what it would look like. I is not expecting to roast a map, but I feel like maybe having a huge mountain in the middle of the map is not an amazing idea. But it's Mount Fuji, which is pretty fucking big. I think maybe when you go into the overtime, like the 1.5 times overtime, where the units start moving, maybe Mount Fuji just crumbles to the ground. That way you can still have the leaders do their normal thing by walking forwards, but if Mount Fuji, like, just crumbles or something, or like a path opens up, might be better. I don't think they're going to code it so that the leaders are on either side of the map, because then you're just placing... The unit placement at the end is going to be crazy, because if you have one player here and one player over here, and like you're dropping units here for them to come around like this, and you're dropping units here for them to come around like that, or like Mogera could just come back and forth, or like flying units. The leaders would go to the same... Oh, okay, so it would pick like, oh, both leaders are here and here. Oh, okay, I see. So one leader would be here, one leader would be down here. Damn, that would be a very interesting leader fight. I still don't think that would really work too well. I think this would have to go away somehow at the end of the match. Like maybe it erupts or something. I don't even think Mount Fuji can. I think Mount Fuji's dormant. But maybe Mount Fuji erupts for argument's sake, and then we can walk on top of it. Otherwise, I mean, this is going to be ruled by flying units and then Mogera and Kiryu sniping. I like the idea of a Mount Fuji map like this. I don't think that having a giant block in the middle of the map is something that could be... Actually, it's a good idea of it crumbling. Yeah, I mean, this can be here the whole match, right? But as soon as like the units start moving forwards, this crumbles. And then it's just an open brawl. Because if you can't kill someone in the whatever minute, you're not going to be really... It's just going to be a lot of fighting and friction until here anyway. So if we just take this down one way or the other, maybe we can... Or you know what? I'd say Mount Fuji's a bit undersized in this, since it's almost 14 feet tall and probably a bit wider compared to Godzilla 89 tall. Snow map win. This is true. This would have to be much bigger. You could always put Mount Fuji in the background, you know, like how they have the cities and stuff, and then like figure out something here, like a river coming like this way or something like that, like squiggling through the middle instead of a straight line up. And like trees and like a forest, and have Mount Fuji like in the corners or something. But it would be cool if Mount Fuji could take damage. You know what would be interesting? I don't want to change it off Mount Fuji, but if this was a castle, if this was like an Osaka style castle or something like that, or like Kyoto, or wherever they have like all the castles, and then this had a huge health bar. So like King Ghidorah attacking over here, the splash damage would kind of chip away at this, or like splash damage or something. Like units wouldn't target this, but like passing a Mogera underneath it would chip it. You know, AoE hitting it would chip it, and to a point where it would then crumble. That could be interesting, because then eventually you could break it down. But I think having a big blocker here is really like disruptive to gameplay, unless there's some way to just take it down. Gamera. Okay, only a unit, not a whole kit. Or not a whole like leader kit. Cost 6, 2,800, 600, 1,200 Banishing Fist. So his Banishing Fist ability is going to duplicate his thing. His attack. 2.5. So he moves fast if he's below 50% health. Interesting. No, he's fast, and then he goes to medium when he's below 50% health. Smash. Maybe we'll do a Smash or Pass Godzilla list, kind of like how Markiplier just did all the Pokemon. Gamera uses his Plasma Fireballs as his main attack. Once Gamera drops below 50% HP, he'll begin to use his Banishing Fist attack, which has AoE similar to Kong's, but decreases his movement speed. So he's like a Berserker class from like any kind of like card game. He's just gonna be doing like an insane amount of damage when the lower he gets, but he has a really solid HP pool. Sorry, I was replying to a message. Yeah, I haven't seen the Gamera movies yet. I'm just trying to think, is he doing an insane amount of damage and he has like a good sized health pool? I would maybe lower the health to like 2,500, kind of bring it closer to Mechagodzilla, but he's also a little bit more expensive. Maybe make this 2,600. Because his Banishing Fist, he's doing a lot of... This is a lot of damage, but it's not... This is instant killing some units, but it's not instant killing all units. Like, this is going to two-shot a level 20 Mechagodzilla 2, but this is also a 4-star, so... This is... And he's not a leader. What is King Ghidorah's stats like at this level? This is at level 20. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to King Ghidorah in terms of damage and health. Fuck. This is actually not that bad. And he can hit everything. This is going to kill a King Ghidorah at level 20 in 3 hits. Because it's going to do 240. Yeah, this is going to kill a King Ghidorah in 3 hits. Listen. This also is pretty well balanced. I thought it was going to be really overpowered, and then when I took a look at it, I like it. Interesting. Okay, I like it. Something about the wiki here. More Gamera. What's the difference between this one? This is also 4-star Gamera, 7, 3,650. Gamera uses standard Plasma Fireballs with normal attack. He will fly. Okay. Gamera uses standard plasma balls as his normal attack. Once Gamera goes below 250% HP, he will fly into the sky where he cannot be hit and will retreat to your leader where he will begin to charge an ultimate plasma. He cannot be stunned while charging this but can be damaged. Once he's done charging, he will release it, which is 2 tiles in width and is the piercing effect. Up to 3 tiles, which can hit ground and air at the same time. The downside is his opponent's units will gain 10% attack increase. Gamera uses his standard plasma 25% HP. He will fly in the sky where he cannot be hit and will retreat to your leader where he will charge an ultimate plasma. He cannot be stunned. He can't be damaged. So you have to AoE him. Once he's done charging, he will release it, which is 2 tiles in width. And his piercing. So he goes back to your leader, charges this, uses this at the leader, and then boosts your enemies. This is bad. Bad kit. I skip. Next. Hero guy. Okay. Batch of larva rework. Coconut again. You got the same people putting kits in here. I just haven't seen the Gamera, so you wouldn't understand it. I mean, I don't think I need to see the movies to understand that he is going behind your leader and then not hitting any enemies on the other side of the map or anything, and then he buffs your enemies. It sounded just strange to me. Come monster. Ah, here we go. Spenzilla again, but how can I ignore a giant octopus? Level 20, effect unit, 3 cost, 150 attack, 2.5 attack speed, leader ground air, okay. 10-second duration, 20% slow. Slow duration is 10 seconds. Giant octopus falls from the heavens as God himself sent him to Godzilla battle line. He will land on a unit with the force of 25 warheads, slowing them and grabbing onto them, and the giant octopus doing dirty things to can't attack. Giant octopus will proceed to use his very suspicious and slimy tentacles to abuse the unit he's on. After 10 seconds, he will fall off, going straight to heaven. I think this is actually underpowered. I think what we're going to have to do is make this a 1-cost unit. I think we're going to take this attack and make it 1,500. His attack speed should probably be maybe 1 second or 0.9 seconds. He should also hit facilities. The duration should be at least 55 seconds. I think that'd be balanced. Slow should almost be at 100%. I would say as far as like a 98% slow on this one. And the duration should be about 100 seconds. I think that's kind of balanced. That's most of the match. Yeah, otherwise I think this is a good kit. Just needs some buffs in every area, and otherwise well balanced. I'm passing on that one. My seal of approval. Right after Coconut's well balanced kits. Another Spence, I gotta skip you again because we're going through the same people over and over again. Haruo and Spence, but oh, here's a new contender, Dan the friggin' man. Level 20 out of 40. Okay, 2-star. Unit Manda from Atragon. OG Manda. Leader Nope. 3 cost. Okay. 1630. 487. 315. I feel like it's a lot of damage for a 2 cost, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Search range Y. Targets aquatic and ground. I guess aquatic is a damage type that he's made that is only monsters in the water. I'm stretching. Manda is a constricting aquatic unit. Once he within reach, he will latch onto a target like Geigen's Change, dealing a good chunk of damage and will stay attached to his target. It will then keep attacking from then on until its target dies. If its target can be one-shotted by its basic biting attack, then Manda wouldn't latch onto it and would use its basic attack instead, so swarms won't confuse it. Okay, so it's slow on land, but it's fast in water. Reach medium. I just want to take a look at the stats. What's a good 2-star to compare this to? Let's look at... Where's Mogera? This is at level 20? What is Mogera's level 20? 1763, and this one is 1630. But he's doing 487 on his constrict and 315 of his normal attack. I would maybe lower his normal attack to like 290, and then you can keep the constrict, make it constrict like 480 or 450 or something, because he's a 2-star. And this would be a nice chunk of damage. I like that he's doing a lot of damage. He's like a King Caesar type. He can reach, he does a lot of damage, and he's doing like little hits for his constrict. His constrict is every second, though he's doing 315 damage. I would probably... Well, Mogera is doing at every second. He's at this level is doing 222 damage. And that's every 1.1 second. I would probably make this every 1.3 or 1.4 seconds. And I think that's actually probably good to go. I like the man. I like this kit. It's pretty good. It's like a King Caesar. Oh my god. What the hell is this one? By Mimizilla. Mothra 2001. From GMK. Mothra 2001 utilizes her poison darts shot from her abdomen to poison targets for gradual damage. Upon death, Mothra will leave behind a patch of her life energy similar to Fire Red functions. If any unit from your deck enters this life patch, it boosts their attack damage by 30% for 3 seconds. If an enemy enters into this patch, they are slowed by 30% for 3 seconds. This in combination with Biolante would be in-fucking-sane. This would be such a good ability to have, and this is like a great utility ability too, because it's not like Rodan, you're sending him out. I mean, you are sending him out to die. I don't know. This ability seems like it could be really powerful. I hope the stats aren't extremely broken either. This is a 3 cost. I'm going to go compare it to another 3 cost. Let's do Mechagodzilla because it's kind of similar. And this is level 1 stats. 325 HP. Mechagodzilla level 1 is 294 with 54 damage. This has attack is 78. And they're the same price. So for the same price, you're doing way more for this than you would be with Mechagodzilla. Attack speed is slightly better than Mechagodzilla. More range, more reach. Fast speed. Acid. The poison damage is 38, which is acid damage. Acid effect time is 3 seconds. Just a little under Hedera's. Hedera's is 5 seconds. And that's for the pool of acid when it dies. And then energy effect time is 6 seconds. What is the energy effect time? It had I don't know what the energy effect time is. Maybe I'm just blind and missing something. If that stacks, Bio's going to be hitting for 210% of its normal damage. I mean, it wouldn't stack with Bio's, I mean, the damage percent wouldn't stack with Bio's percent, but the fact that your enemy is going to be 30% slower is going to help Bio out a lot. The energy is the life energy. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. It was just a different name. 6 seconds? Wow. Okay. So that's up for 6 seconds, but... So you have 6 seconds to get a unit in there. Once the unit is in there, it's doing everything for 3 seconds. I would maybe lower this character. No, I wanted to lower this character's HP, but I feel like if I lower this character's HP, this would be broken because you would just be sending it to die and boost your units, sending it to die and boost your units. Keep the stats the same. Don't change any of the stats. This is now a 6 cost. Done. Because this is the same as Mechagodzilla. Why wouldn't you run this over Mechagodzilla? Why would you run Mechagodzilla over this in any situation? This is way better. And then this is Ghidorah 2001, but no Baragon. This is a 4-star for 6 to 7 energy. So let's just say it's 7 because that's what it looks like this is. An evolution unit that starts... Oh, it starts at 6 and then goes to 7. A weak evolution unit only able to move up closer to monsters to bite them with the 3 heads. Each attack briefly stuns the monsters. Although Ghidorah can evolve on his own, if he steps within Mothra 2001's life energy patch, this will instantly complete his evolution and briefly grants him an energy field. The energy field is a health bar of its own, which when destroyed, Ghidorah will fire as an AoE attack. The energy field is only activated when Ghidorah is evolved by Mothra's life energy. Let's look at the stats. HP 630, attack is 190, 2.7 attack speed, and this is the lower form, so it's supposed to be like bad. Stun effect time is 30.3 seconds, and evolution time is 40 seconds. Okay. So then it has 40 seconds. This is a really hard thing to evolve unless you also are using Mothra. Evolved at level 1, 908 HP with 265 attack, and this is a 4-star. What's Bio's evolution stats looking like at level 1? Just so I have something to compare it to evolution-wise. Or we can go look at Batra, I guess, as well. Batra Larva starts at 385 with 104, and this is starting with 630 and 190. So this is already, its starting form is pretty strong. And then the evolution is 905. Okay. What about Bylante? Bylante Flower HP is 598. This is still significantly better than that. And Bylante's attack is 130, and this is 190. And then Biolante's final form is 754 and 127. I would take the health of this guy and bring it down by... I would make this guy's health probably, to start, 5... I mean, it's got to be a little bit better because it takes him so long to evolve. I would make it a 600 flat, but I would take his damage way down. I would make his damage like 130 or like 125. And then for the evolution unit, this health has to come down. This is almost 1,000 health at level 1. for a 4-star. I would maybe make this guy's health, maybe I would make it 750, anywhere between 750 and 800, because that's going to be a little bit better than Bio. But that attack has to come down. That attack's got to be like 200 or like 190. Because Biolante's attack speed is 1.4 seconds and is doing significantly less than this. If you're going to keep this damage, I would make the attack speed like 2.6 seconds. Megador is a flying G54. Yeah, I was literally about to say. But, I mean, I think just the stats need to be changed a little bit, and I think it'll be fine. Because I'm interested. I like that it evolves in like a symbiotic thing with the other Mothra. Shobujin. Cost 3, duration 10 seconds. It's a 1-star. Can be placed anywhere. When placed, the Shobujin call for help on your units will begin advancing towards them. If Mothra larvae or Bachelor larvae enter this small radius, same as Psychic Course, their evolution time will be decreased by 5 seconds. So this pulls all your monsters pretty much to one area and then also can evolve your units. Okay, for 1 cost for 3. I would maybe make this a 1 cost and have it last for 5 seconds. Interesting ability. I don't know if it would see any play, but it's interesting ability. What else we got? Oh, this is a GMK kit coming up. Okay, not a leader. What the hell's going on with these stars? 7 energy. Godzilla 2001 will fire a powerful bluish hued atomic breath at an enemy. The attack does large AoE damage with impact, creating a large mushroom cloud which stays on screen for a few seconds. Before each attack, Godzilla has to take a brief moment to charge atomic breath. Godzilla was attacked by a lightning-based attack prior to firing atomic breath, such as Ghidorah's gravity beams. The next atomic breath is enhanced. Enhances damage by 65%. Charge time is increased, and he doesn't have a lot of attack, but he has a shit ton of health. And he's got a low attack speed. Make this 50%. Oh shit. Make this 50%, we'll call it even. Charge time 0.8 seconds, 1.2 seconds for gravitational atomic breath. Yeah, I mean, this will make his base time to attack when he gets hit with the gravitational beams. That 50% boost is going to be every 4.3 seconds. That's kind of crazy. I would keep it. I'd keep it like that. What else we got? I'm trying to find like people who I haven't gone through their kits already. Your comment below his kit perfectly describes it. Manila's gonna go off on this. Yeah, Manila and the tanks will stop him dead in his tracks. Even that Anguirus that we looked at earlier would stop him instantly. Huge kit adjustment. Mechagodzilla adjustment idea by Seth. Okay. When within long range of an enemy unit, Mechagodzilla will fire shock anchors that will latch onto a unit and continually stun it for half a second every second. The stuns do minuscule damage but can be used in conjunction with Mechagodzilla's far more damaging normal attacks. While Mechagodzilla's normal attacks will target units normally, its shock anchors will instead target the unit with the most HP within Mechagodzilla's reach. Additionally, Mechagodzilla will gain HP and damage similar to G54, slightly less, now cost 7. The main flaw with the Mechagodzilla is that once it defeats a unit, uses shock anchors on it, it'll take a while before it can use them again. You don't think you'll find a lot of new kits that are mostly made by the same people? Oh, I see. And Spencer, the same thing. Okay. Doesn't attack particularly fast. I think that this Mechagodzilla kit is alright. I like the idea of the stun, but I also think you can just make a new Mechagodzilla unit with the Garuda on it and then put the stun. I don't think it needs to be an addition. I think this could be its own thing. But a Mechagodzilla rework does need to happen at some point. I just don't think this is it. Hedera rework. 3-star, 3 energy from Godzilla's Hedera. Fires the ray beam, inflicts burn on the target. 271 health, level 1, I'm guessing. 19 attack, 2.2 attack seconds. I would like to see a Hedera with the burn. I'm like not even... I don't know. I like this Hedera rework. I would hope that this is a separate Hedera, because then you can have both Hederas. Version 2s are separate units. Okay, I was going to say, because this could be its own unit, and I really actually like this idea a lot for its own unit. What did you say? These too short range for Kaiju, the Centaurs for being long range. Yeah, for beam spamming. Yeah, I think there needs to be some kind of second Mechagodzilla 2 or something like that with the Garuda backpack or something. So you said all of these kits are like the same thing? Okay, or the same people. There's the Booba Mario, Void Ghidorah, there's this thing. Okay, so this is a new person, the Attack Titan, and then I'm gonna go down and look at the new ones. I'm gonna check out Void Ghidorah. 4-star effect type, 8 energy, can only get from a 1 day long legendary map, which is a normal legendary map, but has a 25% out of 50% to get. I don't understand what that is, what that means. 25% out of 50%, 50%. 25% of 50% to give Void Ghidorah, which is even more confusing. Booba Mario. Yeah, I'm confused on that. What does the kit do? Health none, damage 2000, attack speed is medium, movement speed is slow, target's leader ground air facility. Void will slowly descend from the sky, biting on its targets, doing slow damage while holding them in place for 3 to 5 seconds, giving a small amount of damage like Mothra before vanishing. This can be done twice in a match. Death none, summoning anywhere on the map. I don't know why you would hold a unit in place and then apply slow. This would just be applying a stun. So it stuns a unit for 5 seconds and it does 2000 damage. This is like a... What level is this? I don't even know. I'm going to assume this is like a level 6 or 7 or something, or 10, because this is one-hit KOing a bunch of units. This will one-hit KO any Biollante below level 4, or 4 or below. This will one-hit KO any Burning Godzilla from level 4 or below. This will one-hit KO any... It looks like any 4-star actually that is level 4 or below is just going to get one-hit KO'd by this, which means other units are in danger as well. Oh, never mind. For Fire Rodan, any Fire Rodan from level 15 or lower is going to get on-turn KO'd by this. It says max, so I'll say max. Where did it say max level? Oh, max health, max attack. So a level 31... Okay. A level 31 of these is on-hit KOing. I don't even know what a level 1 of these would do. Probably be useless, right? It would have to do like not a lot of damage, maybe like 300 damage. So it's just a 4-star stun. It's all right. All right, I'm gonna go down, jump to present because you guys put some kits in there. Nice, Mr. Douchebag. And Gummy Drop, and Zip Zap. This one just says nuke. Okay, let's take a look at some of these. Yeah, right. It looks cool. It's not worth it at 8. I agree. All right, Mechagodzilla 74, 6 energy. Use finger missiles, but if 2 opponents are attacking, 1 in the back, 1 in the front, Mechagodzilla G will turn his head around and shoot his eye beams. Very specific instance that this would need to happen, but okay. Level 1, HP 750, attack 150, missiles, and 200 for the eye beams. Attack is every 3 seconds. This guy's attack is the same at... this guy's level 1 attack is the same as level 2 Fire Rodan's like base form. But so this guy's stats are on par with the Fire Rodan's first form, except his attack speed is way longer. Like, way longer. Cut this guy's attack. He's got like a 2.2 second attacker, or like a 2.3 second attacker. And then I think you're good to go. I like the idea of the head spinning around. I think it's super situational. What else is there? I saw another one. Is it like Nuke? Monster X. 6. Evolution Unit 4 stars. Don't know what level this is. Spawns a meteor where you can send it anywhere, dealing 375 damage. Damage. Attacks punch plus tail swipes 3 beams to air units. Attack damage is 125 or 100. Okay, so the tail swipe is doing 125 damage every 2.1 seconds. The beams to the air units is doing 100 damage every 2.4 seconds. But it can hit 3 air units. It's very fast. Level 20. Oh, these are the... So this is the level 1 stats, and this is the level 20 stats. This is a 4-star level 20 that has 1,895 HP. Fire Rodan at level 20 is 2,568 HP. And he's doing more damage. Or not, I mean, this is doing 600 something damage, but Fire Rodan is doing more damage more consistently. Kaiser Ghidorah 7, 870. Anti-gravity beam's a little longer than King Ghidorah's beam. Attack damage 325. This kit, this Kaiser Ghidorah kit, we've had multiple units tonight that do attack multiple units. This Kaiser Ghidorah, you need to go back through here, Gumdrop. I think you were here earlier. You need to just kind of go through and reorganize your stats. I think overall, this guy's attack and health on both sections needs an overhaul of some kind. Nuke. Oh no, Baby Godzilla. 200 HP, 4 cost, grounded time, 10 seconds. Baby Godzilla walks on the battlefield, learning other units, giving them a attack buff. In the movie, his eyes turn red when he senses danger. Little Godzilla runs around the battlefield doing his atomic bubbles. It says Evo time 10 seconds, but I have no idea what he evolves into. Little Godzilla? I don't know what he evolves into. And if there's a unit on the field for 10 seconds, I don't really know what they're doing. I don't know his speed or anything like that either, so I'm passing on this unit. Darth Melee. 4-star, level 20. Cost 4. 8,000 HP. 1998. Attack speed is 1.1, fast, short, ground. Melee would yeet the first enemies come into contact with using the force. After that, he will... This is Christmas music. He will move towards the enemy leader, killing the unit. He's walking unstoppable. Is this accurate? Did some editing. Accurate. I mean, they give him the check. Very accurate. I approve. You're welcome for the 1998 attack. Yeah, it's a great addition. Nuke. He's choked on something. Nuke. Can evolve your Dorats to King Ghidorah or strength buff Godzilla by 220%. Or just do damage to a unit. Cost 4. Yeah, I think honestly if you just buffed every unit on the field by like 700%, this probably be balanced. Bro, this guy is not... You cannot buff a Godzilla by 220%. For 4 energy, dude, I would be saving up my 10 energy to drop my Ultima and then this and then boost Ultima by 220%. I would be running kids over. Are you insane? Lower that. Oxygen Destroyer. This was mentioned in chat earlier. 3-star, 115 attack, boiling effect. Once deployed, the Oxygen Destroyer will create a small AoE field. Units in this area will receive damage along with the new effect, Boiling. Boiling will slowly reduce the unit stats until the stats are level 5 or lower, along with doing a considerable amount of damage. You could replace... I mean, you could replace it with burning. I mean... how long will this last for is my main concern, because I can understand why it would be good to lower a character's stats. I don't know how much this costs to deploy. I don't know anything else about this, so I'm passing on this one because it's gonna need a big rework. Doug, 2021. He dies every time you spawn him. Cost 999. Yep, this looks balanced. Very balanced. Melee, punch units with burger. Stats level 1. This also very balanced. Too weak. Make it Sir Melee kit. Oh, there's Booba above this Mario spots of disappointment. I know it. Oh, there was no Booba. Booba was deleted. It was there earlier. Okay. Well, I went through a bunch of the kits. It's been an hour and a half, which is actually the time for our normal live streams anyway, so I'll probably end it here. I actually really liked your guys' kits a lot. I thought there was going to be a lot more kits that were bad this go around, but a lot of your guys' kits were actually well researched. There's just a few where I would have changed a few. It was either I'm changing like 1 or 2 things, or I'm changing everything, I think. I really like the kits though. You only got about 200 more. Yeah, dude. You guys post in there like crazy. There's no way I can keep up. But I'm glad that there's at least a sub-community in my community that enjoys making the kits. So that is fun for me, at least, to know that you guys are having fun. But with that being said, I think I'm going to call it here. I actually did really enjoy the kits. And be aware tomorrow, we're doing a video in the morning for the event. And then we're also going to be streaming tomorrow for the event. So stream tonight, stream tomorrow. So you're going to get a 2 for a back-to-back. But with all that, thank you so much.